The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Los Angeles Lakers are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Denver Nuggets. The opening game of the conference semifinals. Up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best, clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Ali LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now Denver's starting five. Millsap and Jokic are down low together. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Dozier in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. So the Lakers win the tip. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those bucket guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
James passes to Davis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Boy, absolutely. Here's Murray. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And they're able to recover. Here's Schroeder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, Denver gets it back. Corner. James with the block.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Bull. 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a...
What a hammer!
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball. Dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Davis. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Davis has got over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. James with the block. And he gets it back. Driving inside. Second chance effort. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Davis slams it home.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just...
There's the drive. Oh, denied by Harold.
Oh, we talk about Harold's high level of activity. They're demonstrating it with a great block.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, let's send it down to Ali LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
Game Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Lakers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Denver Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and from the sideline, our reporter David Aldridge. And also stopping by our program, one of the greatest players in WNBA history, the great Candace Parker. An honor, Candace, to have you on our broadcast.
Thank you so much. I looked up to a lot of these guys that I'm about to call a game with, and so this is a dream come true for me, and sitting here with all the people.
And I know I speak for them, a treat for them as well to be with someone like yourself. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I agree.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. In at the forward, it'll be Porter Jr. and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, the forwards are LeBron and Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2-guard spot. And again, if you look at the resume of LeBron James, he has a claim to be called the greatest of all time. Certainly on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest of all time. Alex Caruso. Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
An emphatic move by AD. The defense looks helpless to stop that effort.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. From deep three-point range. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 more. Gets to Gasol. Poked away and stolen by Harrell. Drives to the hoop. McLemore, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into a scoring chance. I love that assist.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the free throw, no good. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
Well, active hands on the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Taking a look at the Lakers, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I know it's his 17th year, but this is LeBron at his best. Consistent, high-energy play, making the presence felt on offense, all while setting a strong example for his teammates.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at what plays are we calling, and how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Porter against LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
When the crowd gets up, unless you want to be out.
to Jokic. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's James. Caldwell Pope. Great positioning on the putback. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 4. McGee inside. Defended by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it worked. So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The Western Conference semifinals, Game 3. The Los Angeles Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a 3rd straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Nuggets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals. This one promises to be hard fought. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines, and the Lakers starting 5. LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Then it's Andre Drummond, then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Millsap at the forward positions. Then there's Jamal Murray, then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Dozier in at the 2. Here
we go.
So the Nuggets with the tip. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down. Jokic is a big. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Murray against James. From deep, Jokic. Rebound, the Lakers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of
Never get tired of LeBron James. Now just give him a bit of a breathing, try to help him get back to
Impressive!
Wow! Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that with spirit.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh my! That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Shakes him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the 3rd. Here's Murray with the drop.
Oh, man!
Oh!
Great focus from Murray. Really sticking it to the D right there with the tough aim-1.
Murray against James. And he lobs it up. And three. Connects from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Green with the defensive effort. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Lakers have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Nuggets? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. It should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name. Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. Then it's Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Dozier in at the 2. And Shaq, you know something about making teammates better. You always did that. Make players around you better. What about the playmaking of some of the younger centers we see, like Jokic, for instance, in Denver?
Look, he got shades of a young boy.
On the basket, Davis goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
You know, I know he shoots a lot of jumpers, but that right there, Kevin, was a big man move. Defense is there. The AD is just too strong, too good.
Jack Hughes is such a prolific scorer back in the game. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's sent back by Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain. There's the pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Murray. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Throws it up high. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on. He doesn't get the second one. Caldwell-Pope outside. Sinks the triple. Caldwell-Pope's got 20 points.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell-Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. And I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Taking a look at the Lakers. This game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
They rely way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's not off sound, Ernie. They were off, but they still settled for the outside shot. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Put him in a rough, tough spot.
James knocks it away.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot. Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA.
To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get it again. Drummond. Nice D from Porter. It's tipped. Bobbed up there from Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has.
We present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. That's it. They've won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.